Progression in Mistfall Hunter has a problem. And after 200 hours of gameplay, I think I know exactly what it is. Today, we're breaking down the progression system, what actually matters to the players, and what it'll take to keep this game going for the long run. I'm Ninkujin, let's get into it. Bellring Games has already teased an all-new seasonal progression system for Season 2. I think Mistfall Hunter is identifying the correct problem, but the wrong progression system could actually make the game worse. The opportunity here is much bigger than simply increasing the level cap. The current cap of 12 is reached quickly, and players are already posting variations of, okay, I'm level 12, now what? At the same time, some players actually like the low cap because new players can catch up quickly instead of spending weeks getting destroyed by veterans with permanent character advantages. That leads to my main conclusion. Mistfall Hunter doesn't need more leveling. It needs more reasons to keep extracting. That's right, the progression system should become wider, not taller. So here are my top 3 ideas to make progression system better. Keep characters at level 12. Instead, add class mastery after it. Levels 1 through 12 should remain the onboarding phase where you unlock your basic skills and talents. Once you hit level 12, each class should gain their own level-based mastery track. Mastery shouldn't give 20% more damage or 500 more HP. It should unlock things like an alternative skill set, weapon-specific upgrades, armor appearance, emotes, banners, recipes, and other prestige rewards. Mistfall's leveling already primarily unlocks talent and skill options rather than traditional stat increases, so horizontal mastery fits the existing design. The game also lets established players rapidly level additional characters, which is great for accessibility, but means simply leveling alts isn't going to provide months of progression. So here's my second step. Create a permanent Guild Hunter account level. With seasonal wipes being confirmed, every raid should advance something. Even when your character is maxed, boss kills, player kills, successful extractions, amount of treasure recovered, quests, and difficult objectives could feed an account-wide legacy level. Think levels 1 through 1000 with cosmetics, camp decorations, titles, trophies, crafting recipes, and occasional quality of life unlocks. Most importantly, very little direct combat power should live here. The moment a 600-hour player permanently has 15% more damage than the new player, Mistfall creates an enormous retention problem for newcomers. And that brings me to number 3. Add collections that require dangerous raids, not just money. The collection pedestal concept should become much larger. Boss trophies, armor sets, weapons, extremely rare treasures, PvP accomplishments, and even seasonal artifacts. Completing collections could unlock camp statues, character poses, weapon effects, and titles, and this would solve an important extraction game problem, which is eventually money stops becoming exciting. A player with a giant stash doesn't care about another 20,000 Gildan blood, but they may absolutely care about the final boss trophy they need for their permanent collection. So here's where I land on Mistfall Hunter's progression system. Mistfall Hunter has made waves since its release, and if it wants to keep up the momentum, this November's update needs to deliver. With the progression system update coming in November, what's the one thing you would change? Suits on, shades on, game on.